have no illusions about the challenges that we face today and ones we will face in the future. They are real, they are important, but not insurmountable.
Confidently stepping into her new role as leader of the St. Louis Public School District. This comes after the district fired Superintendent Millicent Borachade, citing community concerns they say could no longer be ignored.
And Borachade isn't even the latest change in the district. SLPS confirming to First Alert 4, Ben Conover resigned from the school board today in the wake of the superintendent's firing. He was appointed to the board earlier this year. This latest shakeup in the district adding on to the challenges SLPS is already facing, from budget problems to the future of schools in the district impacted by that May tornado.
New at 10, our Kimberly Donahue is hearing from families feeling the impacts of this latest change in leadership.
Corey Morgan, parents I talked to have a cautious optimism about the changes at the top of the district, hoping these changes won't have an impact on the kids as the school year continues.
And I want to see my son, do better than I do by learning and growing.
Quentin Brown sees St. Louis Public Schools playing an important part in helping his kindergarten-aged son accomplish that.
The public schools is one way of basically giving him good instructions.
It's why he's feeling hopeful about the shakeup in the superintendent's office.
We need someone that's in there that's going to do their job, you know what I'm saying, and that's going to, help, with the system, and not someone to just be there and work when they want to work.
Friday, the St. Louis Public School Board fired Millicent Borachade from her position as superintendent, citing concerns from the community they say could not be ignored.
Get the right people in there to keep the system going.
Now, Dr. Myra Berry will lead in the interim after leading the district's HR department.
You want our schools to be better? We need our schools to be better. We need our community members. We are going to go forward with transparency, accountability, but we are open to listening and learning. But believe us, we want and we will do better.
At a news conference Monday, school board president Dr. Karen Collins Adams told reporters there wasn't a single instance that went into the decision to relieve Borachade from her superintendent duties, but said board discussions had been getting intense. Collins Adams detailed what will go into the search for the new leader of the district.
We have to do our due diligence. We really have to do a thorough background check. And if something doesn't look right and something doesn't feel right, then it's not right. And we have to be able to get that information before we do a solid, firm commitment to the next superintendent.
For Quentin Brown, he just wants a relief from the stress at the top of the district so he can focus on his son's education.
There's a lot of things that need to be corrected and fixed, and hopefully that, this will be straightened out.
The district tells us they hope to find a permanent superintendent by July 1st. We asked Dr. Berry if she's interested in taking it over and told us she is committed to serving in the interim. In the studio, Kimberly Donahue for Alert 4.
All right, Kim, thank you. Tonight, we're also getting new reaction from Mayor Kira Spencer about the superintendent shakeup, with her saying, quote, "The leadership of the St. Louis School District is one of the most important issues in St. Louis, affecting the well-being and futures of our children and playing a key role in keeping and attracting families to live within city limits. As an SLPS parent and as mayor, I know that trust in this leadership is paramount, and I stand by ready to help and support the board in the next chapter for our city school district," end quote. Now, as we continue to learn more about the changes at SLPS, we'll share them with you both on air and, of course, on the First Alert 4 News app.